Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you have a great and prosperous 2025, and I hope you've had a great 2024 as well. I just wanted to go over some of the highlights from my year and then also tell you about what I have coming up. Come on. Sally wanted to join me, so this is Sally, everybody. I spent a large part of my year doing visual effects for a new upcoming werewolf movie called Alma and the Wolf. I'm hoping that comes out sometime next year, but I don't really know. But it should be a lot of fun. That was with director Michael Patrick Jan, who you might know. He was a director on Reno 911 and The State, two great comedy shows. And he's directed a number of feature films like Drop Dead Gorgeous, Oregon Trail, and a number of other things. Anyway, I had a great time, spent a lot of time. This is my cat trying to attack my face, by the way. Had a great time working on that film. The other big film project for the year was editing a feature film called Jump that was for director Kelton Jones. And it's a drama. I don't want to give too much away yet because it's still early stages on that, but with any luck, both of those films should be coming out this year. I also did some visual effects for a friend of mine, Dave Yohe, on his first feature film called The Demon. Pretty great, really fun, gnarly film. I just got to do a little bit of visual effects work on it, but I also have a song in the soundtrack on it from System Sin, and there's also a character in the film named after me randomly, so that's pretty fun. I got to build some super gnarly props for an upcoming Netflix show, and unfortunately I can't say anything about this show yet because I have a non-disclosure agreement, but it's going to be a really fun show. I'm sure a lot of you are going to watch it. So once the show comes out, I'll tell you more about it then and tell you what props I built and kind of how I did all that. So I also did visual effects on a large number of music videos and short films throughout the year. I also did an art directing gig for a YouTube series called Goblin Mode, which is put out by Geek and Sundry. We filmed that over at the Legendary Pictures Studios in Burbank. That was a lot of fun. I get to build a lot of big, cool set pieces. You can go check it out now. It's live on YouTube. It's like a role-playing game type show. What else? Okay, let's jump over to art. So in the art world, I had a couple paintings come out that showed at Hyena Gallery. Hyena Gallery is an awesome dark art gallery in Burbank, California. That gave me my start in the fine art world, really. So big thanks to Bill Schaefer, the gallery owner and curator, for continuing to show my weird art throughout the years and for giving me an art career. Thank you, Bill. Go check out Hyena Gallery if you're ever in Burbank. It's got a lot of crazy stuff in there. You will love it. In the fall, I sculpted and created a new series of latex masks, which I debuted at Hyena Gallery's Horror Market convention that they did in September. So that was a ton of fun, really cool to get to show my masks out there to the public. And on the music side of things, if you follow my music career, you might think that I have been dormant this year because I really haven't released a lot, but it has actually been one of my most productive years ever for recording. If you believe it or not, I've actually written, I think well over 50 songs this year, which has been pretty crazy, though only one has officially come out so far for System Sin, and that's a song called Lower Forms. It's the new single. It's out everywhere right now. It's doing shockingly well, and I'm grateful for everyone who's given it a listen. But yeah, there's a lot of new System Sin stuff coming out in the future. But this year I also had the opportunity to collaborate with some other really cool bands that I love. I sung backup vocals on a song called Black Hole Heart for my friend Mindy's band 1,000 Years. And my friend Ian's band Fleshfield. I did a remix for his song Manifesto, which came out on his remix album. And then I just recently collaborated with Juan from Cell Mod for a brand new song where he wrote the music, I wrote the lyrics and did the vocals. That's a song called Stress Test, and that will be out next year in 2025, so very soon. I'm not sure the exact date yet, but early in 2025. I had the opportunity to play a couple really cool shows. I got to play with Leather Strip at a show in Santa Ana put on by Terminal. And that was just a blast. I really love Klaus Larson. His music had been a big influence on me early on in my music career, so it was really great to see him again and to share the stage with him. Then I went out to New Jersey and performed at the Dark Force Festival with just a million great acts as well. There were just so many good bands. It was such a great festival. I had just a fantastic time at Dark Force Festival, and I hope I can go back again some other time in the future. So in other news this year, I have put a renewed focus into my YouTube channel. You might have noticed that I've been releasing daily shorts. Those have basically been little snippets from past videos that I've done. They're essentially little commercials that help get new subscribers in if they haven't seen my older content. But I'm working just on a ton of new long form content. I have a rule for myself now. It doesn't matter how busy I get or how many movies or music projects I'm working on at the same time, I will always have a YouTube video in the works. So I have a lot of stuff planned for the channel. I'm working on a really fun one right now. Some of my highlights from 2024's YouTube videos have been, well, I did a collaboration with my friend Anthony Ferraro's YouTube channel, Create Sci-Fi, where we both built some cool sci-fi blasters. I did a Krampus animatronic, which was my latest video that just came out on my channel. Anyway, lots of cool stuff coming for the new year. Really excited to show you guys all of that. And then other big news just today, you know, one day to go at the end of 2024, I have launched a Patreon. So for those of you looking for a way to support my music or to connect with me on a deeper level, get more updates and more insight into how I do what I do, so look me up on Patreon. There's definitely going to be a link in the description. I'll put it up on the screen perhaps. There's going to be lots of cool stuff on my Patreon. It's just getting started now, but there's going to be weekly updates on there where I will tell you about all of the projects I'm currently working on and kind of show you some behind the scenes, and you'll get to see what is coming up on my YouTube channel. You'll get to hear my songs before anyone else does if you're a patron, and all kinds of fun stuff on there. So check that out. Coming up in the new year, again, I have just a lot of music that's coming out. A couple highlights I want to mention. There's a new Electronic Saviors compilation. This is a reoccurring compilation series put out by Distortion Productions, and all of the proceeds from their compilations go toward cancer charity. And I have a brand new song called Idle Hands that will be coming out on their latest compilation next year, so look for that. I also have another new song that's going to be coming out on a charity compilation from Metropolis Records. I don't have a lot of details on that yet, and I don't know what all I'm allowed to say, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now, and more info on that will be coming. On the film side of things, I am booked solid with just one film after another, which I'm very fortunate to have that happen. So looking forward to creating a lot of cool visual effects and some props and taking on some other roles, you know, in the film world there, which of course I'll tell you all about as those things develop. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue to be creating things in all forms in the new year, and really focus on building my YouTube channel up, trying to get more subscribers and showing people how to make fun projects. And I thank you all so much for everyone who has supported any of the creative work that I've done over the years, and to all the people that are just now discovering my work via YouTube or other formats, thank you so much for coming on board. Welcome, and I thank you for you know, paying attention to all the weird stuff that I make. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.